condemns these airstrikes. From our perspective, they constitute a clear violation of the UN Charter, especially the principles of sovereignty, territorial integrity, and prohibition of use of force. Military attacks on Iranian territory undermines international law and threaten regional peace and stability. Iran has always emphasized that disputes should be resolved through diplomacy, not through force.
So these strikes occurred while diplomatic contacts between Iran and the United States were ongoing. How does Iran interpret this timing?
You know, the timing is deeply troubling. Iran entered diplomatic contacts in good faith because we believe that dialogue and diplomacy are the most responsible ways to reduce tensions and avoid conflicts. When military attacks take place through diplomatic engagement, it damages trust and raises serious doubts about the commitment to peaceful solutions.
So Iran has now responded to the missile strikes, on Israeli targets and U.S. military facilities in the region. What is the legal basis you have for this response?
Iran's response is based on the inherent rights of self-defense under Article 51 of the UN Charter. When a state faces an armed attack, it has the right to defend itself and its people and territory. At the same time, we deeply regret that human suffering caused by this escalation. One of the most painful tragedies occurred in the city of Mina, where an elementary girls' school was stuck during the attacks. According to the latest reports, around 40 people have been killed, many of them young school children and school staff. This is not only a military issue, this is a humanitarian tragedy. Children, schools, and civilians must never become victims of war. The loss of those young lives is heartbreaking and reminds the world that the human cost of conflict is always the heaviest for the most innocent.
Some of these strikes targeted U.S. bases in Gulf countries. How does Iran address concerns from the regional states about this?
Iran respects the sovereignty and territorial integrity of all regional countries, especially our neighbors in Persian Gulf. Our actions were not directed at those states or their people. They targeted specific foreign military facilities that were used in operations against Iran. Iran remains committed to regional dialogue, mutual respect, and cooperation with neighboring countries.